Is it rust you're looking for? I hope so, because that's what we're doing today. That's right, everyone. You watched us tackle the front end, so to speak. Now it's time to bury our heads in the rear. I can't believe I've done this to myself. But yes, Tim has already got the rear up. Thanks, Tim. Yeah. Oh. And we have some deliveries. Let's go through them. There's also a bit of a plan as well. We're not just going through rust on the rear today. We're also going to hook a battery back up. Don't worry. We're not going to try and start it again. We just want to test a couple of little things because we found the stalks at Tim's house. We also found the actual steering wheel for this car as well. Not that I mean, we'll put it in situ, but not that we're going to do much. But the stalks is a big one because we can wire them up, we can click them in, we can turn the headlights on and see if we get any sort of life at all from those pop-ups. I'm really hoping so because that'd be so cool, right? Let's crack on. Let's have a little look at what Santa's brought us, eh? Well, actually, no, I ordered it myself from China, innit? We have some of these wire wheels that you can see here. Those were a personal recommendation of Tim because, well, I think he loves them and he knows, of course, that they're going to remove a lot of the looser, more browner parts of the car. We also have some more hand-operated ones. We've got cutting discs and stuff as well like that, but I mean, to be honest with you, we're not going to be cutting anything really, I wouldn't have said today. We're going to leave that probably for maybe even the next episode or the one after. I'm not really entirely sure how this is going to go from here on, but let's take our first look under the car. We want to try and get this rear bumper bar off, and I know from a fact, for a fact, when we first went to view this car, and I did the first video on this car when it was still in Tim's driveway, that the rear end underneath was very scabby looking, and the rear crash structure, along with the autofocus, absolutely was gone. And here we see Tim removing wheels in his natural habitat. Oh, the old mechanic keg boom! No, you're going to go Super Saiyan just to get the wheel off, Tim. Well, it's stuck. And then he's revealed the brakes, look. Look at those bad boys. Bit of a wire brush, and they'll be back on the road in no time. I think it's safe to say all four corners of this car will be getting discs and pads. At the very least, if not, it will be caliper restoration and stuff like that as well. Sticky calipers, la da 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 da. Sticky calipers. Roddy Bonza, mate. Look at this nice bit of brake shield there, look. Really doing its job perfectly. Maybe I'll see if we can get some of them on order. The bushes as well here. I mean, it would be good actually to get, it's on the axle stand, so you could get a jack under this, right? Yeah. And see what sort of play we got there. The rear subframe, underneath, lots of sort of surface there. Let me, I'm going to have first tickle if that's all right, Tim. Do you want some light? I don't know. Yeah. So, you can see, actually, getting that out, bit of surface off there, that's good metal. Honestly, it looks so much worse than it is. I might suggest that those are a bit gone. I can also see here this sill, which we haven't looked at yet because this is in place. On the other side, this is gone, and that's why we know there's a hole here. But I can see on that side, well, actually, look, there you go. So the likelihood is it's a mirror, well, close to a mirror copy of what we've got on the other side, and whatever we do on that side, we're already going to do that. And I've already spilled blood. There it is. The old Supra Falls.
Under these, for the bumper. Under those is for the bumper.
I'm taking plugs out. These plugs haven't been seen in years, boy. Plugs. Plugs.
Oh, it is coming off.
He put a, oh, that's hot. That's a hot bolt right there. He took a while to get out. That one, as you can see, the hole is actually, well, that bolt's not doing much, so we're going to leave that one where he is. But now, I
think. Ready to rip?
Ready to rip. Ah, there's more bolts underneath.
Is there?
There are, yes.
What all of this rust is there's a panel under here.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's a bit of it left.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I've seen them around.
Yes. Like I said, we probably need one.
This is my favourite position.
There you go.
Nice. That bumper bar's off. Tim's offered a replacement because that one's already got holes and stuff in it anyway. We'll see how that goes. But now we can get the rest of the tow bar off. And you can get better access to this as well. It is crusty. It's actually the tow bar that's the crustiest bit, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
So you want to get these, huh?
I want to get those out, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, you've got the socket for that one already, haven't
You
you?
got your
Penis.
brush.
Oh.
No.
Clean these up a bit. And then we should be able to get the rest of this tow bar off. Piece of what? Oh, go on. I mean, that's off, isn't it? It's off, it's off. It's gotta be off. Hey! Tim the Barbarian strikes again. Bumper bar research has been completed. Let's go down below, I reckon. See what's going on. Here we are, everyone, under the rear end of the Supra. You can see that's the back where the bumper bar was. You can see surface rust on these sort of metal guards here that go either side of the tank. And then you got the subframe here, which I must say itself isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm going to just close in on what you probably are already thinking is the worst bit there at the top. And actually, if you get in there with a wire brush, it comes out not bad, you know. I mean, you can also see the bushes are cracked in the subframe as well. So unfortunately, we probably will have to drop the rear subframe. But the good news is that the chassis rails going all the way along the back there are ruddy good, actually. It's just all the untreated metal hanging off that that is the issue. Also, this is the inside of the sill, which I'm going to try and focus on. You can see daylight through there. That's actually inside the car on the strut tower. Tim tells me they're notorious for this. This is where they go. A screwdriver. Yeah, go on, have a poke. There we go. Oh no, we're going to get demonetized now. Then you can see this here, and I'm just going to pull some of this off up here. And now this tar-like substance here is... Waiting for the camera to recognise it's alive. Yeah, we go. This flexible tar-like substance is factory, and it's what they coated the wheel arches in. And that is what has trapped all of this moisture here. And you can actually see that this is the rusted metal. That's the liner. And you can see where I've been picking it off, and then there's actually a metal line of clean metal there. So we've got like a definitive line where it does turn into good stuff. I just did a quick wire brush on the brake sort of setup here, but realistically most of that's getting replaced anyway. Obviously there's other things as well. The differential is leaky, things like this, but realistically they are such minor mechanical things that we can deal with. Looking down the centre of the car, you've got the prop as well, yet again just all surfaced rust and things like that, but realistically a good wire brush and everything, and that's going to come back. The hardest job is going to be definitely dropping the whole rear subframe, redoing the bushes and everything, and that confirms that at one point in this car's life in the next few months I will be purchasing about 600 quid's worth of poly bushes from the internet, redoing it all, because I may as well just go and purchase the big pack of them, do the whole underside of the car, redo all the bushes, and then it's done and good and better than factory maybe. There's the shocks as well, they'll be done of course. Lovely stuff.
Let's see what's behind door number 1. It's dropping. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This one's as bad as the other one.
Good.
Nearly. Now, that's a pile of rust.
You know what this car's telling us by doing this?
Yeah.
It wants all-terrain BF Goodrich tyres. It wants to be lifted with a big wheel arches.
Why not? We could do it, no problem.
It wants to be a dune buggy.
It would look mad.
No, it's not. Bolted on. Oh, nice. This one actually goes a bit further back then, doesn't it? The Supra is, bodywork-wise, terrible on both sides. Structurally, not as bad on the back as, say, the front, where we're going to have to cut a corner out of the car. Subframe mounts probably need seeing to. All the bushes in the rear need doing as well, so we will do the whole car in bushes. You can get, there's like, I can't remember, it's not Powerflex, it's not Super Pro, there's a company though that make a whole set of bushes for this car, and I was in on whether to do it because it is like 600-700 quid or something, but realistically it sounds like a lot of money to pay for bushes, but it's every bush under the car, top-notch quality, and they're poly bushes, so you know you're good for many years. So I think it will be a good investment. But now that the sun's starting to go down, shall we see if we can get some lights? Shall we see if we can get those pop-ups working, man? I'm looking forward to these. If I have a little look inside this box that I got from Tim's house last time I was over there, helping him tidy up through a few things. The good thing is, when I helped him tidy up and help him a bit, I usually end up walking away with car parts. And one of those things is this. This is obviously stalks, and on the stalks on this side, which is upside down, is the light switch, which you can't see. There we go, look at it. Oh yes, lovely light switch. We also have the steering wheel, which probably doesn't look much different. Oh, the bonnet's gone. Which doesn't look much different to the one that, you know, you see on it. Well, apart from it's got some, you know, organic matter on it. Oh, I just felt a bit of rain. Let's get moving, people. Let's get moving, people. What I was going to say was there's also the button pushers as well for the cruise control. Yeah, I know, 1989, 3-litre inline-6 turbo, fuel injection, and cruise control. Tim's getting it in now. He's whipped it out, so to speak. I believe he's even, whilst I was just recording that, got the battery all ready. And you can see he's got the posi terminal on there, negatives ready to go on as well. And look at Alice, look, with her camera filming, camera filming. Good stuff. All systems go. Stalks on. We'll probably, the steering wheel that was on here, which I'm assuming Tim has already reclaimed, it's just at the back there, we'll be going back to Tim's, and that one we will be obviously now using for the thing. You need keys, I assume. Ignition. You probably won't need to immobilise it though, I guess? Okay, so we know that the left, but actually, you know what? Let me just try and, I'm going to remove this cover, because that will just get trapped and maybe even break the motor. But the other one should be good to go. Tim, kick it. Oh, do you want a negative terminal on? Okay, you got electricity now, it might work better. Can't believe it. The audacity of the light to come on as well there. That's incredible. Down again? Go on, once more. Oh, that's so good. As the bonnet slowly descends into darkness, man, I'm so happy with that. Those lights came on. Well, that one light comes on, look. The other one's just the side light. But the fact that they pop up and they still work absolutely fine. There it goes. It's so good. And, oh my God, look at it. Those pop-ups. It's so good, even the camera wants to focus on it instead of me. I don't blame them. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been good. It's been good. We diagnosed some more rust issues. We know what more. Fucking hell, focus on me, camera. It looks so good with the lights on. It's amazing. I'm so glad that not only do they operate with the bulbs work, I'm not only actually strangely happy with the rust situation as well. I know that the rear bumper bar is actually good to go, really. We'll wire brush that down, obviously give it some treatment, some primer, some paint. The underneath of the car, really, apart from a good wire brushing, and the rust spots, the inner, the outer arches, a bit of the strut tower bits at the top, of course the subframe, and pretty much anything metal needs the most amount of wire brushing, treatment, and everything you've ever seen. But really, in the grand scheme of things, once it's done, it's going to be done for good. Those poly bushes, even though they're expensive, it's going to be done for good. And it's going to be good. It's going to be on the road. It's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait. Thank you, Tim, hiding inside the cockpit, ready to turn those lights off. Go on. And Alice for help filming. We will catch you next time. Bye, everyone.